It is best to watch this animation when you are feeling okay, so you can learn more about what to do when you feel like self-harming. If you are in distress at the moment, you may find using the app Calm Harm helpful for immediate distraction. The content of this animation may trigger some upset or distress. Be mindful of your feelings and keep yourself safe. What is self-harm? Self-harm describes any behaviour which causes harm to your own body. Self-harm can affect anyone. However, research suggests that neurodivergent individuals are at an increased risk of self-harm due to challenges around communication, sensory overload, and social difficulties. Some reasons why young people may self-harm include difficulties expressing, processing, or coping with emotional distress, a way of feeling in control, a way of punishing themselves, relieving unbearable emotional distress, a cry for help, a response to intrusive thoughts. Neurodivergent individuals may self-harm due to sensory difficulties, such as trying to manage the sound, light, and texture around them. Or they may find it difficult to manage social communications and interactions. Self-harming may be an attempt to self-regulate when feeling overstimulated. Some people may use stigmatizing language about self-harm, for example, that it's attention-seeking. Comments like this can leave you feeling judged and alone. It might be that someone uses self-harm to bring attention to how they feel. Remember that there is nothing wrong with wanting to have your feelings taken seriously. No matter your reasons for self-harming, you deserve support from those around you, including health professionals. And if you don't know or understand the reasons for your self-harm, you're not alone and you can still get help. What can you do if you feel like self-harming? During intense urges to hurt yourself, it can be difficult to imagine that it's possible to do anything else. But there are things you can do to cope in the moment, and there are ways to take care of yourself in the long term. The most common coping strategy when you feel like self-harming involves distraction and delay. Although distracting and delaying isn't going to solve your problems, it could help you not make things worse. Distraction. Distracting yourself can give you some breathing space and reduce the intensity of the urge to hurt yourself. You can practice distraction activities either when you feel this urge or as soon as you become aware that you are self-harming. Different distractions work for different people, and the same distraction may not work every time. You may find that you need a different distraction for the different feelings that are causing the urge to self-harm. If you're feeling frustrated or angry, you could try the following. Punch into a cushion, pillow, or soft toy. Play loud music. Clench all your muscles and then relax them. Try to change your body's temperature by putting your face into cold water or by squeezing an ice cube in your hand until it melts. Write or draw on paper what has made you angry, then scrunch or rip it up. Squeeze a rubber ball really hard. If you're feeling sad or anxious, you could try spending time with an animal or cuddly toy, journaling your feelings, either by writing or recording a video or audio clip, listening to soothing music, letting yourself cry, calling or messaging someone you care about, wrapping yourself in something cozy such as a blanket, practicing some breathing exercises, trying to breathe out for longer than you breathe in, going for a walk to somewhere you find soothing. If you feel a need to be in control, you could try decluttering or rearranging furniture, writing down or recording yourself saying what you're feeling or thinking, doing something creative like colouring, playing an instrument or learning a new skill, playing games on your phone or games console if you have one, planting some seeds. If you feel numb or disconnected, try smelling something with a strong odour, holding objects with different textures and focusing on the sensations, washing your face with cold water, opening a window. drawing or putting a plaster on the area of your body that you have the urge to harm, massaging the area where you want to harm yourself, practicing mindfulness. Delaying self-harm. Delaying the action of self-harming removes some pressure to completely stop the behaviour. Try to commit to waiting a certain amount of time before self-harming. For example, you could set a target of waiting 10 minutes. Distraction techniques can really help during this time. If you find this difficult, start with small steps by giving yourself shorter waiting targets, then gradually increase the time. By delaying, you might feel a stronger sense of control. For some, the urge to self-harm passes during this waiting period like a wave. It can be difficult to cope with self-harm in the long term. It takes time and practice. It may also involve gaining a better understanding of why you feel the urge to self-harm. By doing so, you may find it easier to find alternative coping strategies and start to find ways to address the underlying issues and get the help and support to live the life you want to. Keep track of what happens before, during, and after you self-harm. This may help you recognise these urges more quickly in the future. You could use a diary or app, or take notes on a piece of paper. Doing this might bring up some difficult feelings, so make sure you do something relaxing afterwards and seek support from someone you trust. Remember, recovery is possible. You are not alone. There are lots of local and national support services which can guide you. Do not hesitate to seek support. Everyone deserves help.